Today we're going to go over why good deals die in escrow and what you as the real estate agent can do to prevent that. Now, we all know there's a multitude of things that go into a pre-approval or a pre-qualification if you're working from that angle. My team, we prefer to pre-approve everyone that's looking to shop. There are no half measures, and we're going to do a thorough job going through all of their income, all of their assets, so that we leave no stone unturned, which is exactly what this video is about. If you were to get a pre-qualification letter or even a pre-approval letter from most lenders, that's going to come with some caveats, as you know. In most cases, you're going to get what's called a conditional approval, which is going to be an approval from that lender, but with conditions that have to be met before funding. Now, this could be an easy thing. It could be an updated bank statement because we've rolled over into a new month. It could be an updated pay stub for the same reason. Perhaps we're in a new pay period, but it could also be because they haven't filed taxes yet. It could be because they owe child support. They might be behind on their car payment and they're trying to hide that from us as the lender. All of these things need to be dealt with on the front end before that offer is accepted, before escrow is opened, to ensure that you can do the best job possible. Now, we all know real estate agents' reputations are either built or destroyed in escrow. And what's ironic about that is once we're in the escrow period, aside from, perhaps some renegotiations, help with the inspection if needed, but aside from those items, it's largely in my team and I's hands. And you know that as the agent, yet you put all kinds of faith in individuals that you've never met before that perhaps can't get you to that finish line, either in the time allotted or whatsoever, depending on, the conditions that come up. So what we're going to do is thoroughly go through every single borrower profile that we come across. I do believe in every borrower getting a consult immediately. That's whether they're looking to buy right now or whether they're looking to buy in 6 months or even thinking about buying next year. We're here to help in every sense of the word, both you as the real estate agent and most importantly, your customer, the buyer of this home. Now, once we've gone through everything, we're going to ensure that it's all verified. We're going to get our verifications of employment. We're going to get verifications of rent if needed. We're going to go through the bank statements line by line. We're going to go through the tax returns line by line. We are going to leave no stone unturned to ensure that we can get that borrower to the finish line like we said we could. And that's the difference in our approval and most other lenders' approvals. We've got an entire team, an entire office full of individuals that have one assigned task, much like an assembly line, but highly specialized to ensure that we don't miss any gaps. When our approvals come back, like I mentioned previously, we may get a few conditions like an updated bank statement or perhaps an updated pay stub, but aside from that, our loans are clean. Our files are clean, and that's because of the work done on the front end. Now, here's a quick example for you. You might have a borrower that just started a new job. Maybe they've said they've made $100,000 a year and you've done some quick math with them. Maybe you found a calculator online. I've got one that I can help you sign up with. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But they run that calculator and they decide they want to afford, say, a $3,500 a month payment. Then they come to me. After their offer's been accepted, you've got escrow open on a property that they really loved, their wife really loved it, and you want to make it happen. Come to find out, they don't make $100,000. They make $80,000. Come to find out, that truck that he pulled up in is $1,000 a month. Come to find out, they have a Range Rover at home in the driveway that's another $800 a month. Long story short, we don't have the money for that $3,500 a month mortgage payment that's needed for that house that they've already fallen in love with, and most importantly, already had an offer accepted on. You're already in escrow, but all of your ducks aren't in a row yet. And like I previously mentioned, your reputation as the real estate agent is going to be built or destroyed in escrow. I exist and my team exists. We exist for you to protect that reputation, to ensure that both your career and your borrower are moving in the right direction at all times. We're not a one-and-done type of lender. We like to form long-term, long-standing relationships with everyone that we work with, whether that's the real estate agent, the title company, whether that's the appraisal house that we've dealt with, on and off in San Diego. That might be a certain attorney who's brought us clients from other states that are in attorney states. It might be the borrowers themselves or referrals. But long story short, there's no question too big. There's no question too small. And the same for deal size. We're here for it all. We're here to help in every sense of the word. And I really want you to take that to heart. I know I'm harping on it quite a bit, but it really is important to me that you can reach out to us 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day except for Christmas. Now let that sink in. Luckily, Christmas just passed. So that means that you've got from now, which is January 2nd, the day that I'm filming this, all the way until Christmas Eve at 9 p.m. to get your pre-approvals in, to get those deals done, and to get the answers that you need from my team and I on the lending side of the house. We are available. If it's Sunday, it doesn't matter. If it's Wednesday at 8 p.m., it doesn't matter. Monday morning, 8 o'clock, your borrower needs a consult, no problem. I get to my desk usually around 6 every day. I love what I do, and I'm here for it all, as are the rest of my team. My loan partner alone has more experience than probably the average 20 LOs. If you could clump them all together, her years would definitely outweigh them. So we've got it dialed for you guys and gals, and looking forward to what it is that we can create together. So we've talked about the early assumptions. We've talked about, perhaps an updated bank statement, updated pay stub, things like that. There are child support issues that come up every once in a while. And something that I'd like to stress as well is that this isn't market specific, meaning I've had these same issues with first-time home buyers looking to buy a condo, perhaps in the Inland Empire or in the Valley up in LA, or maybe a little bit inland down in San Diego. I've had plenty of those buyers that have had these issues. I've also had plenty of, say, the middle of the road buyers that are buying their second home, perhaps buying their first investment property, their first vacation home. All of them have had issues just the same, all the way up to, the top dogs. You're buying a $3, $4, $5 million home. You've got investors that are looking to take down 30, 40, 50, 100 units because yes, we can finance those as well. All the way up, they have issues. Buyers will try to hide things if they're able. Certain buyers, of course, not everybody. But it's my job and my team's job to go through all of those, to get rid of the assumptions, to make sure that their disclosure on the front end is as thorough as we need it to be, so that we can, again, get that deal to the finish line. When it comes to products, when it comes to rates, those are all going to be situation dependent, of course. We can run the gamut of going through every loan product that we offer. It's pretty much everything, if you want to just simplify it. If you need a home loan, reach out. We'll get it done. If we can't get it done, generally speaking, we know the outlet that can, and I've got no problem directing you to that outlet because, again, I'm in the business of helping. I'm here to both grow your business, ensure that it grows in the long term, protect it for the long term, but then also ensure that that borrower, that customer of yours is serviced at every step of the way. So when you work with a team like mine, you work with a team that's got a scripted process, you work with a team that is a team. I'm not a one-man band. I've got a loan partner, multiple assistants back in the office, processors, as well as the underwriting team and the closing team that are going to get this thing, all the way to the end. You can rest assured that you're taken care of. Your job is not to babysit the loan. Your job is not to babysit the pre-approval. It's not even to babysit the escrow, to be honest with you. And once we do open escrow, it's my job to ensure that everything gets done as smoothly as possible so that we can keep on trucking. You don't want it to be a one and done. If you're doing deal by deal, you're rarely going to scale past maybe 2 or 3 a month, maybe. And if we're being honest, I'm not sure how many of you out there even did 2 or 3 per month last year. But again, that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you're going to connect with my team and I as soon as this video is done, so that you and I can hop on a call. We can discuss the gaps in your business that need filling, the things that we can help you out with. We've got single property sites, all kinds of marketing material, different calendars, different calculators, different news outlets, all kinds of blog posts. Generally speaking, again, if your borrower needs it, whether that be information, a loan program, or even just a quick consult, a quick conversation on the phone, we can provide, and we're here to do so. So once again, my name is Nick. I'm a lender and run a team here at Cross Country Mortgage. I'm also a real estate investor, hotelier, United States Marine Corps veteran, and advisor with Cardone Veterans Group. If there's anything that I can do for you or your borrowers, whether that's to do with your career or their pre-approval, we're going to go over this one more time. Your reputation as the agent is either built or destroyed in escrow. So if you prioritize that reputation, if you prioritize removing those roadblocks and getting your borrower to the finish line every single time when they qualify, then we're your lender. Go ahead and bring your next deal, and we'll talk to you soon.